Hello and welcome. This Rising Dawn 144 with a collective message. Let's see what's going on today. Okay, we got two cards. The Beast, Bloom of Mortality. Okay. The strength to rise above inner storms. Let go, trust in the cycle of rebirth. Embracing every moment, every challenge, confronting fears, rising above. Yeah, I'm feeling you're coming out of the darkness, like this crazy sea. That's good. Right. Whoa. Okay. The Mask of Truth. Illusion, self-defeat, self-deceit. Removing your mask, revealing true self, dropping the facade. Okay. All right. Showing who you truly are. Something happened. You got tired of all that fighting the waters, all those emotions engulfing you. The fractured mind. Clarity from inner chaos, which we started out with chaos. Ground and focus, breaking through, coming through struggle. Okay, realizing who you really are and the power that you have. And this is removing the mask, and this man looks like the mask has been removed, like his flesh is ripping off. Inner illumination, life, death, and letting go. Okay, so we've had three cards saying letting go. So you're letting go of, I don't know, the mask that you put on in this world, I guess. Let's see. Let's get some more clarity. Okay, what's this beast? Okay, you're breaking free of the beast. Breaking free of limited bonds, and you're expressing yourself. Profound courage and decisive action. Becoming who you really are. Yep. Returning from this abyss. You're returning. Letting go, trusting in the cycle, trusting in the rebirth. Now you're returning. With your sacred wisdom. Homecoming after transformation. We have forgiveness that also flipped. Letting go of the pain. Transform cycles with an open heart. You're removing that mask that you wore to protect yourself. Now you're accepting it. You're seeing the pain as the lessons to, like, stepping stones to where your next step should be. The Guardian. Obstacles, challenges, and tests to wisdom. This is a gatekeeper. This clarity from the inner chaos. Breaking through. You're at the door now. A whole new cycle is going to start now. Reincarnation at the bottom of the deck. Profound truth of soul's eternal nature. That's what you're returning to. Finding out who you truly were within that abyss. I just did a reading that spoke of the same thing. Okay. It's a sundering beast. Breaking free from the beast. The fox. Magical, sneaky, a wise teacher. You use the beast as your teacher. That's why I was saying, okay, yep. Using them as a stepping stone of where your next step should be. Allowing everything to happen without trying to maneuver it yourself. Just going with the flow. And when something drops in front of you that looks like chaos, you're just, okay, well, I'll take a step to the right and then see where that path goes. Or I'll take a step to the left. Let's see where that goes. You're not fighting it anymore. Okay, what's this return? Whoa. The Nightingale. This little bird is sitting on a full moon that we had last night. This is speaking fiercely with kindness. Communication. You're returning with communication. Cycle of rebirth, life and death, embracing every moment. Yeah, you got... Okay, yeah. That's just saying what I said. Now you're seeing it as like a guidance system. Okay, that's forgiveness. We can't eliminate all the darkness and all the BS, you know? So you gotta use it as your compass, I guess. Use it to work for you, not against you. Okay, with forgiveness and removing your mask, you have starfish. Beautiful, alluring, uplifting. Can also be shallow and superficial. Transforming cycles with this open heart, removing that mask. You're no longer you're no longer going to be shallow and superficial like in this world. Even if you're not that in your heart, like the mask, kind of like when you put your working mask on, you know? You put that mask on, you go out in the world, you do your work, and you have to be nice to those negative energies. You have to be nice to people you don't want to be nice to, you know? And or maybe you're walking on eggshells because you're afraid to speak because it'll hurt somebody's feelings, and you know everybody will turn on you or whatever. That fear's gone now. No more. You're not going to be shallow or wear a mask for anybody or anything anymore because you've returned from the abyss. You're not playing that game. You evolved so much that this is not even an option. Okay, what's this, Guardian? You're at this door. You're at this gate. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. Okay, at the gate we have the peacock with the sea serpent. Inner beauty. Not harboring resentment. Seeing, you know, these obstacles for what they are. They're just obstacles. They're a way of showing you which way to go. Like I said, your compass. You're being confident, kind, and compassionate. Sea serpent, expressing desires, healing emotional wounds. Yep, that's not holding you back anymore. That's the gate. You're going to be tested on that. You're going to be tested. I keep getting the image of the scales. There's an Egyptian story of the scales of a heart and a feather. When you die, you know, you go to this sage or whatever that has the scales, and if your heart is heavier than the feather, then you don't get to go through. You have to go learn more lessons. And that's what I'm seeing this gatekeeper as. The universe is giving you... I don't know how to say this. You can't harbor resentment in order to go through this doorway, is what I'm saying. So seeing the darkness for what it was, as learning something to test you so that you can learn the lessons you need to learn to become who you really are, to see your true self, to take that mask off and be proud of who you are, and not have to be shallow just because the people around you are on a lower vibration. You're not that, yes, you're not lowering your vibration to make others feel comfortable anymore. That's the message I just got. Inner illumination, life, death, letting go again, transformation, decay for growth. Allowing things to die so that new things can grow. That's exactly what you're doing. That's the path you're on. Let's see, the Fox energy. Ace of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles. So rising above these inner struggles, being within that darkness and deciding that you're not, that's not you, and you don't want to be a part of it anymore, and you're going to use it to work for you, not against you. So you're getting the Ace of Pentacles. Brand new beginnings. A seed that takes root. This is at the beginning of this journey. You planted that seed. The universe gave you that seed, gave you that opportunity, and you took it. So now you have the Four of Pentacles, material gain and stability. Not holding on too tight, not taking it personally, using it as a teacher to teach you. Okay, Nightingale. Whoever I'm talking to is either in this moment or is coming out of this moment realizing this. With that Nightingale, that communication, fiercely speaking your voice, but with kindness, that is the Empress energy. That's the mother. Gentle, compassionate, creation. You're returning to create. You came out of your inner storms, and now you're creating. You're letting go. That's beautiful. And you're getting a message, this communication about this creation. Starfish. You can't be shallow. What in the world just happened? Starfish with temperance. Healing, renewal, cooperation, compromise, blending, balancing, transmuting. This temperance card has also been spoken about an earth angel with this forgiveness card and taking the mask off, letting the world see who you really are now. Okay, in the beginning, you were finding out who you really are. Now, as this progresses, now you're going to show this to the world. Now, you're taking that mask off and you're showing your inner beauty to the rest of the world, and you're not going to be in fear that someone's going to, use that to hurt you or hinder you or anything like that. You're not worried about that anymore. You're aware this is a universe at play, not these little low energy, whatever they are. All right, the peacock with the sea serpent. Six of Pentacles. Wow. Six of Cups and Six of Pentacles. Prosperity, growth, generosity, harvesting, long-awaited results. For the Six of Cups, that's past emotional energy. That's memories, childhood. This card talks about magic, hidden magic. It's hidden underneath the ground, and the roots is where all the magic is. Okay, yep. Like I was saying, all right, on the top, right there, there's your tree. That's you. That's what the rest of the world sees you as. But underneath, look at all those beautiful colors. Look at all that power and creativity and joy, and that's coming up now. And you've been waiting. You've been waiting for it. Ever since you found out and you got this seed, you've been waiting for that. So it's here. It's here. It's your time to shine. Be who you're meant to be. Okay, I'm going to get one more advice card. Inner horizon, future potential, focused intention, hope, inner guidance, aspiration, vision, and embodiment. You are creating what you're envisioning in your inner world. You're not, okay, yeah, you're in a whole new world. That is so beautiful. Congratulations. Like this is a power. This is like a superpower. Working with the darkness and transmuting it into light. I just did a reading that said the same thing. This is gorgeous. So just keep doing what you're doing and don't allow any outside influences to deter you from anything. Just see it as a redirection. Just see it as a, okay, now I have to sidestep that. And let's see where this path takes me. Be curious, be open. Six of Cups talks about childlike energy. Bring that back. You're bringing it back. You're doing it. There's no question here. There's no question. You're on this path and you're doing it. So congratulations until next time. Catch you on the flip side.